Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi. I'm a licensed esthetician in Pennsylvania, and today I figured I would show you my setup for permanent makeup. Today I'm doing a touch-up for a client's brows, so we are going to set up my tray together. First things first, you want to wash your hands and then put on gloves. So I'm going to do that and then I will be back. Okay, so I have my tray set up here. I have my wrapped machine. You want to use self-adhering athletic tape. You want to make sure that every part of your machine is covered so that there is no risk of contamination. Personally, I use the Quadrin 1RL for brows. I use it for the entire service, the outline and filling in. I have a brow razor here to clean up outside of our brow design. I keep 2 or 3, depending, I don't know, just how many I grab, of these like little mini, like pointed, like Q-tips. So this will help me clean up the design whenever we pre-draw. I use the Sharpie like pencils. You want to break off the tip and resharpen for every new client. I keep a spoolie to get rid of the extra hairs that we might shave off, and then also to check our work if they have thicker brow hairs. My client coming in has very thick, coarse brows, so I need a little bit of help to look through the hair to be able to tell if the pigment is taking and everything like that. I also keep some Q-tips. This is also to help with the design. But then also I use the Queen Helene triple, I think it's, hold on, I'll grab it. The triple whipped professional cleansing cream. I use this to clean off any excess pigment to make sure that the pigment is taking in the skin. You get like a giant tub of this, and I think it's like $15 on Amazon. It just makes cleaning off the pigment a whole lot easier. Aside from that, so we have our Vaseline here that I've stuck my pigment caps to. I keep 3. I have 1 for the pigment. I have 1 for the cleansing cream I was just talking about. And then I have 1 for our second numbing, which we currently are trying to use up the last of this Sustain Blue Gel. This only works if the skin is broken, so you can only use this once you've done your first pass. For the initial numbing, I use this one that I just get on Amazon. I think you get a pack of like 5 or 6 for like $60, and it lasts you a good while. There's like a good bit of product in here. This is 5% lidocaine, so we use this initially because the skin does not need to be broken to use this one. During the service, I use these water wipes. I'm holding this the right way. I don't know. Anyways, I use these to clean off any pigment. They're just a pre-moistened towelette, and it's just like water, so it's not going to irritate anyone's skin. For pigments, I use the Brow Daddy Gold pigments. You never want to touch your pigments or anything that you're going to reuse. You never want to sit that on your tray because you cannot disinfect it. I cannot disinfect these pigments, so I will put pigment into the cap, but it will not touch the cap and it will never touch the tray. I also keep these alcoholic wipes here. This is for when we're mapping as well, to get rid of the pencil. I keep a couple of dry gauze pads here for wiping. A lot of people will change out their tray between mapping and the actual process of tattooing. I do not. I just use one tray for the entire process. Also, we have a stainless steel tray here, and on top of it, I placed a trash bag for easy cleanup. all you do is just take this and wrap everything up and you're all good to go. And then I have a dental bib on top placed upside down so that the non-paper side is showing. That helps make sure that it doesn't get like destroyed from any liquids. I just have some barrier film over here that I will place my water wipes on, and also some extra gauze pads with Bactine. I use this to soak my gauze pads, and this is what I use to clean up whenever I'm doing my first pass of the outline. Well, my only pass of the outline. This just helps to make sure that people are numbed, and it isn't super painful because I do my outline without numbing first. For mapping, I also use brow mapping string. It makes things so much easier. And then I also use a caliper. This is great because you can measure and make sure that every part of your brow design is symmetrical and even. Obviously, this is a tattoo. We want to make sure that everything is super even and as symmetrical as possible. I believe that that is everything. I don't think I used anything else. My machine is a Mast Pro, just permanent makeup machine. I think there's only like one. I know a lot of people use the Mast Tour that you can get on Amazon, but this is just the one that I got when I took my training. I think you can use pretty much any machine. I don't think there's any that are bad. Don't take my word for that though. There could be really bad ones. I have no idea. I keep my machine on speed 5.5, anywhere from like 5.2 to 5.5. Yeah, I think that is all. And then obviously I wear a mask the whole time when I'm tattooing because I'm in someone's face. So I want to make sure that I'm not like dripping snot on them or anything like that, which is super gross. So yeah, that is my setup. Also, for your table, this is crooked. Okay, whatever. For your table, you want to make sure that you are using something that cannot absorb any type of bodily fluid like blood, lymph, anything like that. So there are no fabrics in this room whatsoever. You don't want any, even curtains, nothing like that. Nothing that can absorb bodily fluids anywhere in the room. So you want to make sure everything is sterile and clean as possible. Whenever we're done and we wipe everything down, I use barbicide wipes because that cleans everything very well. But yeah, I think that'll do it. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.